Hi everyone, welcome to another sunny episode of Fine Cider Friday. The sun is out, but it's a bit chilly and a bit breezy, so I've got my jacket on, and as you'll see, I like to coordinate with my fine cider, so you've got the beauty of colour coordination this week. It's a little bit windy. We've got the muffler on the microphone, so hopefully that'll help, but apologies if there's a bit of wind noise. This week I've got another cider from Pilton. Now, I've done Pilton before a couple of times, and I'm doing it again because it's in Crafty Nectar's Fine Cider subscription box. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'd have seen over the weekend I did some live shows. One of those was with Andy from Ganley Nash on Monday, doing his Rake Fire, and that's in the Fine Cider box too. So two of them reviewed in the same week. Highly recommend getting that box because they're both, I know the first one was lovely. Let's taste this one in a minute. But Martin Berkeley from Pilton in Somerset has made quite a complex creation that we're going to taste through tonight. So much so that I've actually written notes and I've got them with me because I just can't remember everything that this cider's been through. Now, fine cider to me has a lot of things in that definition. One of them is about the journey or the story. And if I'm drinking a fine cider, I want something to be behind it, you know, some kind of innovation, creation, some passion, something that the producer has made extra special about it to make it a fine cider. And this has been through quite a journey. So it's 5.1%, which is typical of Martin because it does keeved ciders, so they're always fairly low. This, let me get the notes. This has started off with some blackcurrants in July, which were squished, pressed, but left as a pulp and fermented with cider yeast. So that's fermented with the skins and everything. When that was finished, the juice was pressed off, skins left behind, and that all went into an ex-Tam O'Shanter barrel. And if you've had Pilton's Tam O'Shanter, that's pretty special. That's a great container for this to go in. Then after 6 months, the blackcurrant wine that's left is then blended with keeved cider and then dry hopped as well to add another layer of complexity. Now, the hops used are Mandarina Bavaria and Mosaic. Mandarina Bavaria, no surprise in the name, has some kind of citrus, tangerine, mandarin notes with it. It's a cousin of an American hops, Chinook, I think. I might have got that wrong. Cascade, which also has those citrusy notes to it. Whereas Mosaic, which is the other one, sorry, this was getting confused, gives different things to everyone. Some spice, some citrus, quite floral. So lots going on in here. Let's taste it. Let's smell it. Let's see what's going on. Colour, I mean, wow, it's like ruby in a glass, isn't it? Beautiful red, really nice. Let's see what it's like on the nose. Now, I took this out of the fridge about 45 minutes ago to let it warm up a little bit because I think too cold and you'll lose the tannins from those West Country cider apples and some of the tannin from the blackcurrant. So I got it out to let it warm up a little bit, and when I first opened it, the nose for me was dominated by those tangerine citrus notes that's coming from the hops. But now that it's been out a little while, I'm starting to get like blackcurrant, ripe berries, currants, definitely coming through. Not much apple, but that's to be expected with so much. Let's have a taste. Let's have another taste. The citrusy I can't even think of another, tangerine, orange, whatever, is very mellow now. That almost kind of just hits you a little bit at the front and then dissipates. Then you've got that kind of ripe blackcurrant skin, but it's not as sharp or as puckering as you get from fresh blackcurrants. Then at the end, let me have another. Then at the end, there's that familiar apple tannin flavour, that kind of hint of like dried apple, hint of maybe slightly caramelized. Yeah, really nice. Hold on. I can't tell what the finish is. It's called Scarlett Sharpe, but it's not overly sharp. It's not overly sweet. It's kind of really well balanced. I mean, I didn't expect from the nose that all of that would taste so in harmony with each other, but it really does, and it's really fruity, and I could quite happily sit here and sip this for the rest of the evening. So cheers, Martin. I don't think Martin makes a bad cider. This is fantastic. So cheers to you. Cheers to the guys at Crafty Nectar. Thanks for sharing. Get yourself an order in because this is marvellous. And cheers to the weekend.